Welcome back to another video on my channel. In today's video I will be doing another top 10 list. This time my top 10 characters from the Netflix movie trilogy Fear Street. Right here in New York. Let's go! 10. Nick Good. The main antagonist of Fear Street, he has flaws as a character and as a villain. However, overall, he was a good surprise villain and finishes in my top 10 characters of Fear Street in 10th. 9. Ruby Lane. The only Shadyside killer to make this list, and my personal favourite Shadyside killer, despite having less screen time than the two main killers, Skull Mask and Camp Nightwing Killer. That is based on screen time, not based on how big they are in the trilogy, but it's just based on screen time, the screen time that they've been in the trilogy, their screen time in the trilogy, and only two killers have had more screen time than Ruby Lane, and that is Skull Mask and Camp Nightwing, and the Camp Nightwing Killer. The reason why she's my personal favourite Shadyside killer is for two reasons. Her look and her murder spree, which is my personal favourite murder spree, just ahead of the Camp Nightwing murder spree and the 1994 murder spree. So she finishes in 9th. 8th. Cindy Berman. Only one thing that happens to Cindy in this list, and that is she only appeared in one of the films, Part 2, 1978. But in that one film she does a lot, and that is why she makes this list in 8th. 7. Martin P. Franklin, the caretaker at the Shadyside Mall, an eventual ally to Dina, Josh, and Ziggy. He was wrongfully accused of vandalism at the Shadyside Mall by Nick Good, who was the one who did the vandalism, and in the end helps Dina, Josh, and Ziggy defeat Nick Good, and for that he finishes in 7th. 6th. Ziggy Berman, the only Shadyside survivor of the Camp Nightwing massacre of Part 2, 1978. Ziggy, who knew Nick Good before he was sheriff of Sunnyvale, has done a lot of good things, including helping Josh, Dina, and Martin defeat Nick Good, and she finishes in 6th. 5th. Dina Johnson. She is the main character of the trilogy, but that does not give her the top spot in this list. Even though her love story with Sam is great, she has some really negative moments, like having a go at Sam for moving to Sunnyvale and dating Peter despite being gay, and also not reacting when Josh got kissed by Kate. So because of these things, unfortunately, Dina will have to settle for 5th. 4th. Samantha Fraser. Sam ranks just above her girlfriend, Dina Johnson. However, the reason why the credit for Sam's character 100% goes to the actress Olivia Scott Welch and her performance. She's bringing so much heart to the character, and you can tell that Sam loves Dina, even if she can be annoying. Sam's time as a Shadyside killer can't be taken against her, so she finishes in 4th, just behind 3rd. Simon Calivoda. Simon is an interesting character. He is a drug addict dealer who works at a local pharmacy in Shadyside and is best friends with Kate. But under the job and what he does for a living, Simon is a nice person who can sometimes be a pain in the butt. Overall, Simon is a great character and finishes in 3rd. 2nd. Josh Johnson, played by the wonderful Benjamin Flores Jr., who I know from the Nickelodeon shows Game Shakers and The Haunted Halfways. It was great seeing him in the Fear Street trilogy. And to be brutally honest, they definitely picked the right character for him to play. Josh is a lovable dork who loves researching about the Shadyside killers, as he has a whole wall in his room dedicated to them. He has a big crush on Kate, who is one of Dina's friends, and Dina happens to be Josh's sister. Over the course of the trilogy, Josh has done all he can to stop the Shadyside curse, and ends up helping Dina, Martin, and Ziggy defeat Nick Good and end the curse. So he finishes in 2nd, just below my favourite character, which is number 1st, Kate Schmidt. Just like Simon, Kate is an interesting character. She is also a drug dealer, and she is the best friend to Dina. Dina's brother has a crush on Kate, and Kate, along with Dina, Josh, Simon, and Sam, stopped the 1994 massacre. However, Kate sacrifices her life along with Simon to help Dina drown Sam and end the Shayside curse for now. For now. She dies when Skullmask, the main killer of the 1994 massacre, grabs her by the neck, shoves her face in a cake, then stabs her, then turns on a industrial bread slicer, who then forces Skullmask then forces Kate's head onto the industrial bread slicer in front of its blades, and then he shoves Kate's head through the blades, which obliterate Kate's head, turning it into an eaten mess where blood and cake splatters everywhere. Everything Kate does across her one appearance in the first film in the Fear Street trilogy earns her a spot as my favourite character from the Fear Street trilogy. It also doesn't help that the actress that played her, is kind of hot. However, but hopefully you've enjoyed this video. For now, this has been General Brian, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Peace.